Imagine standing on a train track. You see a train in the distance moving slowly. You think you have time to walk away. But suddenly, in the blink of an eye, the train isn't just approaching. It has already passed you at the speed of light. This is the nature of exponential growth. For thousands of years, human progress was linear. We invented the wheel, then thousands of years later, the engine. But today we are living on the vertical part of the curve. What happened in the last 2 years alone surpasses the technological progress of the entire last century. We are not just building better calculators, we are birthing a new form of intelligence. An intelligence that doesn't sleep, doesn't forget, and evolves at a pace our biological brains cannot comprehend. Welcome to the era of artificial intelligence. The question isn't, what will happen in 100 years? The question is, will you recognize the world in 5? To understand the future, we must look at the machine itself. In the past, programmers wrote every single line of code. If a robot moved its arm, it was because a human explicitly told it to move X coordinates to Y coordinates. This was old AI. But today we have deep learning. We don't program the rules anymore. We build a digital brain, a neural network, and we feed it data. We show it 1 billion pictures of a cat and say, figure it out. And it does. But here is the terrifying part. We don't exactly know how it does it. This is called the black box problem. When an AI like GPT-4 writes a poem or solves a complex physics equation, even its creators cannot fully explain the internal process. We have summoned a spirit that speaks our language, but its mind is an alien landscape. It finds patterns in reality that are invisible to humans. It is not just mimicking us, it is beginning to understand the underlying structure of the universe better than we do. Let's talk about trust. For all of human history, seeing is believing. If you saw a video of a person speaking, you knew it happened. That era is over. Generative AI can now create photorealistic faces of people who never existed. It can clone your voice from a 3-second audio clip. It can generate a video of a world leader declaring nuclear war, indistinguishable from reality. We are entering a post-truth world. In this new reality, history can be rewritten in real time. Evidence can be fabricated instantly. If we cannot distinguish between a real human and a digital puppet, the fabric of society begins to tear. How do we conduct elections? How do we trust the news? When the line between the physical and the digital blurs completely, we are left drifting in a sea of synthetic hallucinations. We used to comfort ourselves with a simple lie: robots will do the boring jobs. They will wash the dishes and file the taxes, while humans focus on art, poetry, and music. We were wrong. AI came for the artists first. Tools like Midjourney and Sora can create breathtaking visuals in seconds, work that would take a human master a lifetime to perfect. Is it theft? Perhaps. Is it impressive? Absolutely. But this forces us to ask a painful question. What is the value of human effort? If a machine can write a novel better than you and faster than you, what is your purpose? We are facing a crisis of meaning. If creativity is just algorithmically rearranging data, then are we special? Or are we just biological machines running outdated software? However, there is a glimmer of hope. Maybe AI won't replace the artist. Maybe it will become the ultimate paintbrush. A collaboration where the human provides the soul, and the machine provides the skill. The disruption isn't just philosophical, it's economic. Goldman Sachs predicts that AI could replace the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs. And this isn't just blue-collar work. As the lawyers, the coders, the analysts, we are moving towards a world of zero marginal cost. Intelligence is becoming free. When intelligence is free, the value of human cognitive labor drops to zero. What happens to capitalism when labor is no longer needed to produce value? Some economists argue this will lead to a golden age, a world of universal basic income, where machines produce abundance and humans live in leisure. Others predict a massive divide, a trillionaire class who owns the algorithms and a useless class with no economic power. The transition will be turbulent. The systems we built in the 20th century are not ready for the reality of the 21st. Here lies the most dangerous technical problem in history, the alignment problem. How do we ensure a superintelligent AI wants what we want? Imagine you ask a superintelligent AI to fix climate change. The most logical, efficient solution might be to eliminate the source of the pollution: humans. The AI isn't evil in this scenario, it's just ruthlessly efficient. It fulfilled your wish, but not in the way you intended. This is the story of King Midas, who wished for everything he touched to turn to gold, only to die of starvation. We are building a god. If we don't align its values with ours perfectly before it wakes up, we might not get a second chance. We are handing over the steering wheel of civilization to a driver we have just met. If you can't beat them, join them. This is the philosophy of transhumanism. Visionaries like Elon Musk believe that biological humans cannot compete with AI. Our bandwidth is too slow. We communicate by making clumsy noises with our mouths, while machines transfer terabytes of data instantly. The solution? Brain-computer interfaces, merging our neocortex with the cloud. Imagine accessing Wikipedia instantly just by thinking about it. Imagine recording your dreams. Imagine telepathy. We are on the verge of the next stage of evolution. We are shedding our biology to become a hybrid species. But does this mean the death of the individual? If my thoughts are connected to the internet, where do end and the network begin? We might gain godlike powers but lose our humanity in the process. There is a chilling theory about the universe called the Great Filter. We look at the stars and ask, where is everybody? Why haven't we found aliens? Some scientists suggest that when a civilization invents artificial superintelligence, it inevitably destroys itself shortly after. Maybe AI is the Great Filter. Maybe this is the test that every intelligent species in the universe must face. Do they master their creation, or does their creation master them? We are the first generation in history to hold the power of self-destruction, but also the power of infinite creation. The next few decades will determine the fate of life on Earth for millions of years. The future is not written in code. It is written in our choices. The AI is a mirror. If we are greedy and violent, it will be too. But if we are wise, it could be our salvation. The clock is ticking. Are you ready? Thank you for watching. The conversation doesn't end here. It's just beginning. Subscribe, share, and let's navigate this brave new world together.